What's up, everybody? It's Jamal, aka Boss Eagle, the Firebird. It is Monday, December 4th, 2017. Hope you all are doing well. Hope you had a great weekend. I can't believe December is already here. I mean, like, it's so crazy just even thinking about just like how fast how fast this year has flown by. And so I hope you guys are having a great Monday so far. Hopefully you're experiencing an awesome kind of time as we move into like the Christmas season and everything. Hopefully you had a great Thanksgiving. I'm trying to figure out my phone here, just work on the lighting there. And make sure we get Harvey Collins back in the shot there. So yeah, hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're having a great day. Like I said, hope you had a great weekend. If you are a Denver Broncos fan, so I feel sorry. I'm obviously, y'all know I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan, but I'm also a Broncos fan. Being here in Colorado and everything, I definitely root for the home team. And it was just, that was rough to get beat by Jay Cutler and the Miami Dolphins yesterday. And it was bad. Like, it wasn't even like a close game or anything like that. Like, it was bad. It was real bad. So, so hopefully y'all recuperating from that and everything. So, but like I said, I just wanted to say happy Monday. Just wanted to, come on and just, hopefully if anybody's watching this, just to inspire you and encourage you this Monday. I know sometimes Mondays can be, a little bit just like tough, like kind of drudging, kind of coming out of the weekend and kind of slugging back into that Monday morning, and everything too, especially if, you're not exactly, happy about your job or what you're doing, those types of things. It can be tough to, get that motivation to get started on Monday morning. That's why, we have songs like Just Another Manic Monday and songs like Everybody's Working for the Weekend, right? Because, I think sometimes we kind of look forward to that, just kind of look past, everything Monday through Thursday, really Monday through Friday at about 4 or 5 o'clock, and just looking for that weekend. So just wanted to inspire you, just like I said, to give you some encouragement, give you hopefully a little bit of a boost here on this Monday morning, to, like I said, kind of give you a little fuel, give you a little pickup, a little pick me up to get through through the day. And one of the great things, one of the things that's awesome that can help you, along through the day is music. So, so definitely, if you need a little pump me up, definitely check out some good music. The Firebird album, my album is out right now, so you could definitely take a peek at that too. It's still on Bandcamp. That's bosseaglemusic.bandcamp.com. The album is still for sale, but you can actually listen to it through some of the songs a few times before it'll kind of make you buy it or kind of thing like that. So you can stream it a few times on there, and we will be getting the album up on some of the streaming sites and all that stuff here soon. So that'll be coming soon. We'll keep y'all posted on that. But yeah, like I said, music can be a great way to kind of just kind of get pumped up. To get going right through the week, you know what I mean? Even if you're starting off a little bit slow this morning, that's okay. You can pick it up here, late this morning into this afternoon and really just have an awesome week. And one of the things that I used to, that's kind of obviously, near and dear to my heart, as you all know, some of you know, I resigned from my day job last August of 16. So it's been just over a year now, and really pursuing full-time entertainment, full-time entrepreneurship. It's been awesome. It's challenging, but I love it, and I wouldn't trade it. To be able to pursue what I love and the things that I'm enjoying doing. I mean, it's just an awesome feeling. And I used to when I was at the university, that was my day job. I worked as an academic advisor at Colorado State University. Go Rams, best university on the planet. That's my alma mater as well. But I used to one of the things when I was there as an academic advisor, what I used to do with some of my students is I would ask them, like not only my students but like even prospective students, right? I would say, 8 a.m. Monday morning, you wake up and you go to your dream job. What are you doing? And I don't care how ridiculous or far-fetched it sounds. And so, that question got, a whole variety of responses, but it was great because, sometimes students would be like, you know, like, you're the first person that's ever made me think of that, or, you know, it's the first time anyone's ever had me think about these things. And so, you know, I started seeing this correlation between how, you know, students choose majors and how, you know, Americans choose jobs and all these things. And so, you know, that's, I guess, you know, a question that I would, you know, throw out there this Monday morning is, you know, 8 a.m., obviously it's past 8 a.m., but unless you're in Hawaii, you know, I mean, it's still like, you know, like 2 in the morning there or something, but 8 a.m. Monday morning, you wake up and you go to your dream job. What are you doing? And it's not to say that there aren't going to be tough aspects, or, you know, definitely with me, you know, as far as music goes, like, I love being on stage. I love, you know, the recording process even, but like promotion and marketing and like all the, like the research and all that stuff, it's not necessarily fun. But what it does do is, and even with recording, like I share with folks, what recording does is it allows me to have the stuff to be able to do on stage, right? It allows me to be able to have the music to put out there. But for me personally, there's nothing like performing, right? There's nothing like being on stage and rocking that mic. And so, like I said, even when you're doing things that you enjoy and that you love, like, it doesn't always necessarily mean that that like every aspect of it is gonna be perfect and you're gonna love every aspect of it. You know, we also own another business called Epic Events. I love DJing. I love running the photo booth. I love doing the video production. But I don't enjoy admin. I don't like contracts and all those other things. But they have to be done, right? You have to do the paperwork and all that stuff. So that's what I would ask you this morning. You know, 8 a.m. Have you thought about, you know, if you think about this morning, even whatever time it is right now when you're watching this, but, you know, if you think about 8 a.m. Monday morning, you wake up and go to your dream job. What are you doing? I don't care how ridiculous or far-fetched it sounds. You know what I mean? Like, you know, is there that thing that, you know, you dream about? Is there that thing that you have this burning passion for, whether that's being a novelist or being an American Ninja Warrior competitor and doing that for like the rest of your life? Like, doesn't matter to me. Like, how, like, what would that be for you? What would that look like? And like I used to tell students, you know, I don't care how ridiculous or far-fetched it sounds, you know. So think about, you know, that even if it sounds crazy, that most crazy thing, like, what would you do if you could do anything? I used to ask students, like, you know, if you like, if nobody paid you but you wouldn't go hungry or homeless, like, what would you do? So that's just something to think about, especially as we move into kind of this end of the year and we start to move into, you know, January. Folks will start to make New Year's resolutions and all these other kinds of things. And so, you know, then I guess that's the question I would ask is, like, you know, where's the investment where, you know, folks are investing in themselves, you know what I mean? And thinking about, okay, not just, you know, a health resolution. Those are great, you know, or, you know, these types of things, but like, what about overall this huge chunk of our lives, right, which we spend, you know, working and those types of things? Like, what would you choose to spend that time doing and getting paid for it? And what are some of the hindrances to not doing that, right? Like, do you think like, oh, I'm not gonna make money, or I'll be broke, or there's no money in that, or whatever? Like, you know, are we clinging to like some kind of false job security in the job that we have? You know, there's all kinds of reasons why people, you know, don't pursue their passions, pursue their dreams. I actually just posted a post on Facebook. Sorry, I'm looking at my Facebook right now. I just posted it just about a half hour ago. It's the top 10 reasons why people don't reach their goals. And, you know, I think a lot of that has to do also with, you know, like your dream goals and stuff too. This is an article by Robert Chin. And, you know, some of the reasons are, you know, creating vague goals, lacking a higher purpose. That's a big thing that I deal with is purpose. So if you ever want to talk more about that, just let me know. Procrastinating, listening to people who discourage you, being negative, watching too much TV he has on there. So check out that article. I posted it on Facebook on my Boss Eagle music page. I've also posted it on my personal page too as well, depending on where you're seeing this and where we're connected. But just think about that. Think about that this Monday morning. Like I said, especially as we're moving into the end of the year, like, are there some things that you want to do differently? Like, are there some things that you're like, man, I've always wanted to own my own bakery or own my own whatever? And, you know, that's for me what I'm hoping that me pursuing music and entertainment entrepreneurship will do. I used to share with folks when I left the university that one of the things I wanted to do, and I didn't know what it would look like, but one of the things I wanted to do was to either directly or indirectly inspire and encourage other folks to pursue their dreams, to pursue their passion and ultimately their purpose. And I'm hoping that, you know, that's one of the things that people see out of this, you know what I mean, is not just me making music, but me going for it, and then people being maybe encouraged and be like, yeah, I can go for my dream too, and that kind of thing. So that's what I used to ask a lot of students, my students, prospective students, when I was an academic advisor, is 8 a.m. Monday morning, you wake up and go to your dream job. What are you doing? So think about that. And if you want to leave some comments, or if you want to send me a message, because maybe you don't want to share it in the comments, that's cool too. I love to hear what some of those things are from you guys. And so, again, one of those things for me, obviously, is making music. Music is one of my chief passions. Recently, last week, I actually got to go to the studio. I don't know if you saw the video. I posted a video, a Facebook Live, actually, last week. I was down at Mighty Fine Productions in Denver. It's a recording studio. I was down there with the band Big Brooklyn. So that's my buddy Willie and his wife Melody. That's their band, their jazz groove klezmer band. Really awesome. I got to actually sit in with them back in August at the Laughing Goat in Boulder. They did a show down there, and they invited me to come sit in. They learned one of my songs, Baby. They actually wrote out the music for it, and they wrote a saxophone solo, and then the saxophonist Luke, he played that, which was so dope. If you guys know me, I love live instruments. Don't get me wrong, the tracks are great, but whenever you get that opportunity to play with live musicians and everything, it's a whole different feel. So I was super excited to be able to go down to Boulder and sit in with them and do that. They learned one of my songs, but then I also wrote a verse on one of their songs, and actually wrote it when I was in Nashville. So I was in Nashville earlier that week, came back, it was like a Thursday through Sunday or something like that. Friday through Sunday, came back from Nashville, and then like that week, like that next Thursday or whatever, like a couple days after I got back from Nashville, I ended up performing with them and wrote a verse on one of the tracks called Lazy Environment. And so then my buddy texted me and was like, hey, because they're recording their album right now, and he's like, we may have an alternate version or something like that of this song, but we want you to come down and record. So I got to go down to Mighty Fine Productions and record my verse on the track. It's called Lazy Environment. So hopefully it'll make the album. If not, it may be a single or a bonus track or something, or whichever. But either way, I know how these things work. It's just like in films. Sometimes your scene gets cut out and all those kinds of things too. It's nothing personal, kind of thing. But hopefully it'll make the album. And but you guys check it out. Their band name used to be called The Watch Hills. So if you've ever heard of me talk about them in the past or seen things, they've actually changed their name, going into this new kind of phase of their music career and moving into the future and everything too. But they're an amazing jazz band from right here in Colorado. So I was so excited to be able to get down there and lay down a verse on the track Lazy Environment. I'm not sure what their album name is just yet, but definitely keep your eyes peeled, keep your eyeballs cracked for that one. So, but yeah, so the track's called Lazy Environment, and I wanted to spit the verse that I did for you guys on that track, Lazy Environment. So again, Big Brooklyn is the name of the band. The track is called Lazy Environment. They have an album that's going to hopefully be coming out in the early part of 2018. So this was the verse that I recorded last Friday. It's morphin' time, gotta turn into Boss Eagle. Put my suit on and give something to the people. I'm not a superhero, no leaping over builders, man. But getting these flows into your brain, my telepathic plan. So sit back and let this jazz get your mood right. The lyrics in the groove feel you like a food bite. Them shoes tapping hard, make sure them shoes is tied tight. Windy City on chill, you could call me Shy Light. We a mile high, sitting on a hill, watching melting ice grills, turning back, salty faces clocking. Can't deny when this beat gets up in your soul. Got you dancing like a statue coming out the mold. The lead guitar hits you with that electricity. I plead the fifth, I'ma just let the sax speak. We low riding every time we set the bass free. Woodwinds dancing on the top like a melody. So listen up, just in case of emergency. Make sure you're near the stank alarm so you can pull it, G. Cause when the drums going, giving mad energy, you gon' be in shock. It's a percussion mystery. On the track, I'm like an honorary sixth member. The rap Leon Bridges give you something to remember. We bout that music January 1st to December. Universal appeal, 8 to 80, both genders. We ain't lazy homeboy, we just trying to break. Diddy style with the runners getting cheesecake. Old skizzle for shizzle, but on a new slate. Set the roof on fire, turning winter to a heat wave. Stir it up, no mistaking, let's get this thing shookin'. We taking cuts at the ball, they getting caught looking. We on that jazz hop, gotta keep this thing cooking. Coltrane Notorious, Bed-Stuy, Big Brooklyn. So yeah, so that was the verse I did on there. I messed up one part on there. I was like, I should have said them toes tapping hard, make sure them shoes is tie tight. But I think I said them shoes tapping hard, make sure them shoes is tie tight. But anyway, you got the point, you know. So that was the verse that I did that I wrote for Big Brooklyn's song called "Lazy Environment." I've known some of these cats for a long time, so it's cool to be able to, like, after all these years, we're coming together like on this musical vibe and this musical tip and everything. So y'all keep an eye out for Big Brooklyn, and that album's gonna be coming out here in 2018. So hopefully, you know, I'm looking for, you know, for more opportunities to get out there and get on stage, and hopefully doing festivals and gigs and featuring on other artists and just working with other artists and collaborating. So hopefully, you know, God willing, we're gonna have a lot in store. So y'all definitely make sure you keep it locked, stay tuned. And one of the ways you can do that would really help me is to actually join the mailing list, join the Eagle Nation mailing list. That is on my website, bosseaglemusic.com. It's right at the top of the page under the banner. You know, as we indie artists are telling you guys all the time, like, at any point Spotify could shut us down. At any point, you know, Facebook could go crazy and change their whole everything and how they do things, can really mess things up for independent artists. So the best way that we can make sure we stay in communication with you all is if we just have direct access to your inbox. And you guys know I don't like spam of the canned meat variety or the email kind, so we won't ever send you any spam. But, you know, just want to make sure we have your email address so we can stay in contact. And then also, you know, definitely follow on Facebook, you know, Boss Eagle Music. Facebook.com/Boss Eagle Music. Boss Eagle Music pretty much on everything, on YouTube, YouTube.com/Boss Eagle Music, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud. You can also follow me on Spotify and everything too. So just look up Boss Eagle on Spotify. So definitely follow and like those things, because those things really help us as independent artists. Like I said, so we can continue to get you guys out our music and stuff and stay connected with you. So hopefully you all have an amazing Monday. Again, think about that question that I asked earlier. 8 a.m. Monday morning, you wake up and go to your dream job. What are you doing? I don't care how ridiculous or far-fetched it sounds. Let me know what that would be for you, either in the comments, or you can send me a direct message if you don't want to put that in the comments. Maybe that's a little bit more personal. But I would love to dialogue with folks, because one of the things I love doing, because I'm passionate about passion. So one of the things I love doing is helping be able to connect people to their passion. So if there's ways that I can help you, inspire you, encourage you, pray for you, you know, and maybe, you know, put you in touch with some materials or different things that might help you along your path, I'd love to be able to do that. So let me know. Sound good? All right, y'all. Happy Monday. Happy December. Year's almost over. Let's make it count, y'all. Like, you know, anything, you know, let's take care of stuff before the year's over, you know what I mean? And let's, you know, ride into 2018 just like, you know, just busting in that 2018 like what? You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. I'm Jamal, aka Boss Eagle the Firebird. That's Harvey Collins back there. Y'all see where my phone's backwards? Right there. That guy right there. That's Harvey Collins. All right, y'all. God bless. I'll see you when I see you. Peace.